Some business people and residents in Freetown have expressed discontent over their experience with the current power outrage and rationing of the electricity supply in Freetown. This, they say, has affected their operations, posing financial losses. Meanwhile, others are calling on the Electricity Distribution and Supply Authority, EDSA, and the government to speedily rectify the current electricity challenge, stressing the importance of the sustainable electricity in the city. My colleague Emmanuel Boer talked with few of them earlier. Let's take the views.
We need lights. We need 24 hours lights na yaso. Because we take our one thing say, if we don't take your money, we will take our buy lights, and not to one green supply we get here. Upgrade supply, don't get supply. Now only two sides now they buy lights for. If you don't buy lights, then you need to forget a supply from MPA. It heart rending. So we take our one thing say, it really painful for you to buy lights. Then you need to forget power supply. Then what do you buy lights for? It's not necessary. So you don't see. So we try for talk to MP people and say, really, this thing it pain we the people that we get offices them. Because at the end, you come out that you come, you don't buy your MP lights, then you come in. So you don't see, we don't put some generator on here, so lights come. It come in that deep, what's it called? We put on, you put off the generator, the lights come down, whoop. You don't pull two machines away and up. Two machines don't pull away and with the machine cause a lot of dollar of them machine in the.
Then go for MPSC, let them study in a net. Now that's our problem. 2-3 days you know they get like so man at 1 week, but on a beg with the big papa government. Now we vote, although yes, Emona, we not say Emona na the one all world, but I beg with the big papa government. Now that no more my own problem. Tell me want on back be done born. But anytime where lights go, I can beg me woman waiting now me picking let them put the lights up, the connection off, even the icon and the meter off. Yes, so now no problem. It's serious for me, brother. That's a big game then at the community. They need to give lights. They take life for logo watch game na cinema or you know call for.
The light problem is a problem. We area outside they could so the area take go St. John. For the past weeks, you know they get lights. Where people they sell something for, we put on a freezer. But they hope say the next day we go use her. Nothing. Almost days they say the transmitter blow off this that. The people then can and able make and then go then come. Me self then give me one number I call I think 6262 something but I call them. I even call the situation at the control room. They tell me say they no can eat the one day where they work. So all the would then give me what I put in a freezer. Well, that's what to go here. And we have a tool man there. The person use something you keep her, you get for use them for the other day because things can go. The only thing with the big papa government, let them make lights constant. Then picking them where they study, then get for study, let them approve themselves. But when lights now the things can go, it's man then they boku.
5 years ago, people used to queue in front of the National Power Authority office, now Electricity Distribution and Supply Authority, to get their meters running for electricity supply. But these queues have disappeared thanks to the public-private partnership that introduced an instant payment system to buy token without stress. But how has this system helped EDSA and citizens? Joseph Johnson finds out.
It has evolved over the years. Nowadays, consumers use prepaid meters, and paying for it now has become easier. All customers need is their mobile phone. But that wasn't the case in the past. It was a real struggle for millions who had to queue for hours at the premises of the Electricity Distribution and Supply Authority.
Customers used to queue, particularly in Freetown here, the head office at Shaka Stevens Street. They would queue just to access tokens for their meters. And there are times you stand up in the queue for a day and you're not successful to access tokens until you come the next day. In fact, they used to give people numbers. When they call your number, you come in and buy your token for your credit.
But all changed after 2018 when the Electricity Distribution and Supply Authority decided to reform its operation to serve customers better.
So when EDSA was established through an act of parliament, they constituted the board and management. And when they sat down, one of the things they discovered was that customers were struggling to access top-up for their meters. And that was very, very paramount in the business that we do. So based on several discovery, server engagement, the board and management came to a conclusion that it will be necessary for us to have a third party to come in the private sector and see what they can do to ensure that they cushion the burden on the customers, thereby establishing technology that customers could easily use wherever they are and get access to tokens to recharge their meters.
The long and unbearable queues that used to be here have disappeared. This is because customers can now use less than 10 minutes to acquire tokens for their meters without any hassle using their mobile phones. The introduction of the system through a public-private partnership is now a relief to citizens, as some of them share the ordeals they used to go through before the coming of the system.
Well, that they don't help me.
It has helped me a lot. We thank God that EDSA introduced a system because previously I was suffering to acquire EDSA token. I leave my home at Kintom to get top up, but right now I can easily do it using mobile money without leaving my home, even at night. I don't have to worry if my meter runs out of credit.
So I'm very happy when they introduced that system there.
And today will be the goal now.
Previously, we used to make payments at the bank and then take the slip to the office to be processed before getting the token. But now mobile money has made it simple to buy EDSA token for my meter.
Meter, simple as that.
This has not only benefited customers alone, even the revenue generation drive of the Electricity Distribution and Supply Authority has increased, says Sanepo, Communications Manager.
But now, with the establishment of the technology that is being used by the aggregators, that have helped us to increase on our customer base. Because people in far-reaching areas can now say, oh, because I can easily access token from wherever I am, it is best for me to install electricity at my premise now. So one, it has increased the customer base. Two, it has generated regulations, checks and balances, because now when we send token to AfriCell, when they sell, they credit our account. In fact, it's not the sell, it's prepaid. For instance, if AfriCell wants 1 billion token, they send 1 billion worth of money into EDSA's account, communicate that with us, and then we'll feed the account with the requisite amount of token. When it diminishes, they will now inform EDSA that we need a top-up on this. So, and this is how all of the other aggregators do operate. That tells you that our money is safe and secure. And also it tells you that, I mean, whatever, we get our money before the tokens go out. Because if you are a private sector, you buy first hand from EDSA because it's a prepaid system. You send your money, then we replenish your account. So this is how we are operating, and this has helped us to increase on our revenue generation.
Even though such a system has been lauded by citizens, they still believe an improvement is needed, while urging other institutions to emulate the system. This report is produced under the DPI African Journalism Fellowship Program of the Media Foundation for West Africa and co-develop Joseph Johnson, AYV News.